Hi friends, thanks for joining me. I just wanted to provide this tutorial for you in case you did not have graph paper at home. If you have graph paper on hand because you've been working on something for math, then please feel free to use that for our building project. However, if you don't have that, I figured this would help us to create something where we could use some measurement skills. And we can also be careful about the scale that we're using when we create our buildings themselves. So this would be your first step in your project. So the first thing I did was I took my ruler, focusing on the inch section, and I created a square inch in the corner of my paper. So I measured an inch vertically. I measured an inch horizontally, and I connected those points. So you'll see I ended up with a 1-inch square in the corner. Then what I did was I went across, so laying that back out. I took my pen, in this case, just so you all could see it, and you'll use a pencil, please. And I took a mark and I went through to each inch and I put a little dot where I saw the inch. Then I took it vertically and I did the same thing. Anywhere where I saw the inch, I took a little mark and I created that dot. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do, and I'll show you some of those first steps, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue that layout. So I'm going to take my inch marker down the vertical section, and I'm going to go ahead and lay that out. And I can continue vertically, or I can also go horizontally just to make sure that everything lines up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So as you can see, as I continue to work, I'm going to create a grid paper for myself. The key is to start out by your measurement. Like I mentioned, going horizontally, then going vertically, marking your little dots as to where the inches are, and then you can just go ahead and connect those lines. Your grid paper might be a little larger than our friends who are using grid paper for math, but that's going to be okay. As long as we can measure and count our spaces compared to our buildings that we're going to look at, it's still going to provide the same effect. Thanks so much for joining me for this tutorial. I hope this helps. Take care.